What's your name?
My name is Jessie.
Oh, I think you look so familiar. Did we meet
Yeah.
before?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Jessie, for coming again. Okay, let's start. I'll give you your pen. If I'm not mistaken, I think we had clash in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yes.
know. So, well, tonight's lesson is free talk with topic two, lesson number three. We'll talk about humans versus AI or artificial intelligence. So tell me, Jesse, what does the future look like for humans like us after Google Game wins Go matches?
Sure.
Well, do you have any idea about Google Game and Go matches?
AlphaGo
I'm sorry,
is AlphaGo.
AlphaGo?
Yeah.
I'm not sure with what you said, but okay, maybe I can just make it more specific. So imagine, Jesse, imagine the future. What do you think the future would be like? Okay, after we compete, we compete against a game, a virtual game.
Uh,
Yes. Let's say humans. Of course, Google, right? Google
yes.
is a general website that is being used worldwide. So I'm not very specific with this game, but yeah, Google game Go matches. It's an application, I think, where you can play against the app, right? So if the app wins over humans, what do you think would be our future like?
Hmm. Maybe lost the interest with the game.
Yes, because we can't beat it.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, it's also strange, right? Mm, Google Game. It's a product of technology. It's from yeah. Basically, it's really from technology. Well, I want to know. Are you a gamer? Do you play some games on the using internet? Are
Hmm.
yes. Do you play computer games or games in
I
smartphone?
no.
No. Yes.
Almost none. Oh, yes.
Okay, sure. Me too. It's not really my type. I played
Yes.
games I played games when I was in high school, but now I find it useless actually. It's a waste of time. But who do you think play most of the time, boys or girls?
Boys.
Yes, you're right. Why do you think they enjoy games more than us?
Hmm. Maybe they uh, enjoy the feeling of winning
Yes.
more than girls.
Yes, correct. There is satisfaction,
Yeah.
happiness that they get from it.
Mm,
Maybe we can't understand, but yes, you're right. So
yes.
moving on, so let's talk about humans versus AI. Well, you can read these words first.
Okay. Computer. Clever.
Mhm.
Made by human. Brain. Emotion.
Yes, very clear. I suppose you know these words, right?
Yes.
Okay, you can use them later. Let me ask you, half of the world's AI experts believe human level machine intelligence will be achieved by 2040. Do you believe it? Do you want to see it? And why?
Mm, I don't.
Okay, why?
Because because I think no matter how uh, no matter how strong the no matter how smarter the artificial intelligence is, they were made by human.
Yes, exactly. They are
Yes,
just from, they're being manipulated by humans.
yes, yes. And it is human that sees the initiative.
Yes, yes, good point.
Yes, and and the machine cannot produce emotion.
Yes,
Yes,
that's right. Well,
yes,
yes, very well said, Jesse. When in this type of topic, I once asked my students in the school, in the future, I asked them this way,
yes.
in the future class, would you like to have a teacher who's a robot? And can you guess what my students say?
Sorry, I can't listen
Oh,
clearly.
yes, I
Just
will repeat again. With this kind of topic, I remember I asked my students once about who do they prefer to be a teacher, a robot or a human? And can you guess what my students say? What did they say? What my students say?
oh,
Mm-hmm. They said they still prefer to have a real teacher, a
yes,
human teacher.
me too,
You
me
too?
too.
Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you choose a real teacher? Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm, because I like communicate with with someone
With
uh,
people.
who can who can feel my words
Yes.
and uh, and chat with me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm, maybe uh, mm, maybe not only the book,
Mm-hmm.
but some interesting thing
Mm-hmm.
else.
Okay. Yes. Well, I agree with you. There's no comparison. There. Well, what I'm trying to say is, real people who teach, real teachers, okay, are greater than robots because, as what you said, real teachers can sympathize with what you say or what you think, right?
Yes,
Unlike
yes,
unlike with machines or robots, yeah, maybe they can impart you knowledge. They can give you all what you need, but they can't really feel or sympathize with you. That's right.
yes.
Now let's move on to the second question. Let's check the words and phrases. Please read.
Uh, rather remote
Sensing. Sensing.
sees, sensing,
Uh-huh.
sensing, safety, moral dilemma, convenient, interesting.
Yes. What do you think of the recently developed Google driverless car? Do you trust it? And are you willing to take it? And why?
I think it's good, but I can't trust it now completely.
Okay.
Yes, because the technology is under developing, and it still exists many questions,
Mhm.
such as the safety. Yes,
Oh, yes. Oh, I agree with you, Jesse. It looks strange at first, but I'm sure boys would, maybe you would agree with me. I'm not sure. Maybe
Yes.
some men or boys, teenage boys, they will find it
Yes.
cool, right? But yes, when it comes to yeah to how safe it is, just the safety concerns, I guess you're right. We can't really completely trust this. But yeah, it's
Yes.
we are impressed, right, with this kind
Mm,
of invention.
yes.
Mm.
But maybe 20 years later, all questions were solved. I will enjoy it.
Yes,
Yes.
good
Yeah.
job. I remember when I was in primary school, the computers were so fat,
Yeah. Yes.
bulky. But now, look at the computers at present. Can you describe the computers today? Are they still
Mm,
fat and bulky?
yeah. Yes.
Okay. Computers now are very handy. It's actually flat, right? You can bring it
Yeah.
anywhere. But I
Yeah.
realized, oh, I think that that's the good thing about technology. We can, we can get this advantage, like you can bring the computer anywhere. It's very lightweight. So, can you tell me about the things that you enjoy with technology?
Mm, mm. For example, now I can learn English for you on the internet. But
Mhm.
maybe 10 years ago, uh, I can't. It's not an easy thing.
Yes, that's right.
Mm,
Yes. You mean now you're happy because you get the chance to take classes online, right?
yes, yes.
Mm, okay. Well, same with me. uh, Before when I was in high school, I was really thinking of an easy job that I can do at home, that I could just do my work and just stay at home and do my stuff here. But now I can do it, so this is an advantage.
Yes.
So this time we proceed with number three. Please check the words.
Conquer, lazy, learning capability, high efficiency, independence.
Yes. So I'm sure you know these words, but please ask me, okay, if you're not clear with any. Do you get
Okay.
this meaning? These two phrases?
Learning capability,
Mm-hmm. So,
high efficiency.
yes.
Okay.
So, are they clear? Are they clear? I mean, do you know them?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay. Let's continue.
Mm-mm.
Physicist Stephen Hawking last year warned that unless we take care, board games might be the least of it. AI could ultimately outsmart us all. Do you have the same worry?
I don't have this worry.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, maybe AI uh, maybe AI is more smarter, or maybe AI is smarter than human in some aspects. For example, they have good learning capability and high efficiency. But in general, um, human is smarter. Human
Yes.
are smarter.
Yes, we are still greater than AI because, first and foremost, we are the ones who created them, right? So
Yes.
we're still more dominant than AI.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask you another question. In China, do you think your country is also developing AI? Like creating robots, modern machines for living? Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm, in China, uh, the Uh, the AI is very important in many fields.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, for example, in a hospital, mm, now some robot mm, sometimes robots mm, can op-
Mm-hmm.
can operation
Mm.
operate
Operate. Operate.
operate. Yes.
Mm.
Mm,
Oh, I see. So, thank you for sharing about that. Among countries that I know, I can say that Japan is the number
yes.
one country who's really developing artificial intelligence or AI.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we commend Japan, right, for having a high tech or high technology. Like for example, Japan, they always experience earthquake, right? Earthquake.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yes. Yes.
yes,
Earthquake. Yes.
yes.
Mm,
And look at their streets. When earthquake hits their street, of course you will see the roads have cracks. The street will be so destroyed. But after a week or maybe 3 days, the street will be good as normal again because of their
oh.
technology. So
Mm,
yes, that's really commendable for Japan. Mm. Of course, we don't say that AI is not really bad at all. Do you think children should learn AI? Yes. Do you think the young generations should learn more about AI?
yeah. Yes. Mm,
Because,
the AI will AI has been a very important part in our life, and um, uh, it will be more important in the future.
mhm, yes,
Yes.
yeah, I agree with you. If we could just use it properly, yes. If we could
Mm,
use AI properly without any bad intentions or without
mm,
without any wrong thoughts, then we can really enjoy it,
mm,
and every one of us
yes.
can benefit on
Yes.
this. All right. So moving on. Okay, I'd like you to check these words again. Please read.
Computing power, accident,
Mhm.
motivation, consciousness, IQ.
Yes. Okay. What do you think about the result that AlphaGo? I know this is what you mentioned earlier. That
Yes.
AlphaGo finally wins Go
Okay.
Master Kijie. Will artificial intelligence finally be smarter than humans?
Mm, mm. I think the victory of AlphaGo cannot mean the artificial intelligence is smarter than human,
Mm-hmm.
and because its winning uh, is based on uh, arith- arithmetic,
Arithmetic, yes. Mm-hmm.
arithmetic,
Yes.
and mm, that only demonstrates that the artificial intelligence has good computing power.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I agree with you because machines are like, calculator, right? When you just click it, you can easily get the number.
Yeah,
the
yes,
solution. It maybe it's just by chance that
yeah,
in that time, in that very moment,
yes.
the AlphaGo wins against this
Mm,
person over here. I don't know actually this person, but
yeah.
can you tell me are you familiar with him?
Uh, KG?
KG, yes. Do you know anything about KG?
Yes.
Ah,
Uh,
is he
it's
an
a
agent?
famous. Yeah, he's famous.
Ah, he's
Yeah.
famous.
He's a Korean.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
He's a
And I
Korean.
remember
Korean?
in the first game the AlphaGo was lost,
Mm-hmm. So
and
that's the first part.
the second game the AlphaGo was a game.
Oh, I
Yes,
see.
because for the in the se- mm, in the first game the AlphaGo was input the uh, Arisma with 1.6 billion.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, but
1.6
the
billion.
second game was input 100 billion. Um, um, mm, I don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
explain
It's
that. Yes.
I'm getting your point. The idea is the idea you're sharing with me is that there is sequence of competition, right? Between AlphaGo and Go Master Kiji, who is from Korea. Is he a Korean?
Yes. Yes.
I see. And in the first part, AlphaGo lost, right? Lost the game. But in the second
Yes.
part, the AlphaGo AI won over him.
Yes.
Okay, and there were you said some figures of money. Don't mind about it. Maybe this game involves prices, right? Money prices.
No. No. No.
Ah, okay.
Mm, no.
What's about the 1 billion that you say? 100.
It's my fault.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So, mhm. So this game is about computation, arithmetic.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
I see. So the
Uh,
numbers that
in
you okay.
the second game, accumulating um, more uh, data
Ah,
on AlphaGo.
oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay. So they have to compute so many numbers, right? Maybe
Yeah. Yes.
billions to trillions to etc. So, oh, I see.
Yes.
I got your point. Thank you so much, Jesse. I also learned from you. Okay,
Yes.
here is the last question. Let's check the words first.
Ethical
Mhm.
human machine relationship, labor force, unemployment, divorce rate.
Okay, I'm curious why it is included here. But anyway, should the society solve the ethical problems raised before making artificial intelligence? And what are the possible problems?
Mm, the society should solve the ethical problems, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's
Mm,
be more specific. What are these ethical problems in our society? that must be prioritized before AI?
Mm, for example, the driverless
Mm-hmm.
uh, mm,
Driverless?
mm, yes, driverless
Okay.
is
Maybe I can share my ideas first, and then you can give examples later. I think the question is concerning about the government, for example, should know its priorities. Like our government should focus on solving ethical problems in the society. I know now why it is included here. You know, in our society, the number of divorce rate is increasing, right?
yes,
The
yes,
number of family who's getting broken is increasing. So I think this must be the first concern or priority of the society more than AI. Do you agree with that?
yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, why do you think the society should, should solve ethical problems before making AI or develop AI?
Mm. For example, if a traffic accident
Mm-hmm.
happened with uh, driverless uh, driverless car,
Mm-hmm.
so um, who should um,
Who should be blamed or who should, yes,
who should who should be uh, res-
responsible?
responsible?
I
Yes,
get what you mean. Yes. So you mean if the driverless car would be implemented, in society,
yes,
and there might be some accidents. Okay,
yes,
so who would be responsible for? Okay, I see. I
yes,
got
yes.
your point. Well, thank you so much, Jesse, for a wonderful exchange tonight. You have so many good examples, and I commend you for those. Don't all forget, okay, each word, I mean, all words and phrases that you got from tonight's class. And
Yes.
for further reading, you can check this link to learn more about humans versus AI. Thank you, Jesse. Are you
Okay,
happy with
okay.
the class?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No,
And if you like my
yeah,
class, you can rate us 5 stars. Okay? Thank you,
okay.
Jessie. Good night. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.